Hey, it's tactics time. I'm gonna do maybe two or three, I guess. Um, on a day where I'm feeling good, I'm gonna aim for a longer one. But for today, this is what I'm doing. Okay, so I mean, there are two obvious moves: Queen h4 and Bishop takes h2. Um, I would say, like, okay, if Queen h4. Oh, I guess they have f4 as a defense. Okay. So bishop h2 then would be the obvious move. Bishop h2, king h2, queen h6, king g1, queen e3, and then rook h6. That looks very strong. I don't know what white does about that because, like, um, on fe4, for example, rook h6 is still mate. So this just looks really good. There we go. Hopefully I can solve this one just as quick, and then I can be done for today. Because I did sort of set this as a bit of a goal for myself to do this every day, and I don't want to break my streak yet, but I do feel like these are becoming like I did probably five or six, I think, the first time, although those were at a slightly lower rating level. Anyway, other there was the one day where I just did a bunch of mates in three. That was a particularly lazy one. So materials even. The rook on f7 is pinned. Um, so I can't play the move that I'd like to play, which is, of course, do I have queen f5? That would be really fun. That would be a very fun move to play. And I think it works. Queen f5. Okay. I mean the threat, of course, is takes on g7. And the point is, after ef5, the rook isn't pinned on f7 anymore. So I have rook g7, king h8, rook h7, king g8, rook b g7 mate. Now, is there anything in particular they can do about it? Because bishop takes e3 exists, but I didn't exactly see what it would do because I guess I take on e3. And then, as far as I can tell, the only kind of meaningful check is rook takes c3, and then I can go king f2 back. Okay. Now, right. So I mean, my first thought was to play king g3, but that I think loses immediately after queen e1 check. Therefore, yeah, and king f3, queen f1. So takes. There's no check on c1. There's no check on g1. Oh, I did say the only meaningful check was rook c3. There is rook e4 as well, but I can take it. Um, yeah, because on takes I have the thing, and then yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, that move is pretty forced anyway. And then yeah, so like if check, yeah, then well, king f2 works, but I can also take. Though they can play rook takes f7, and then if they had gone rook c3, yeah, I mean you can take, but I mean just king f2 is simple enough, and then you don't really have any meaningful checks left. Okay, I'm leaving it at that. I solved those two. I mean, this last one I enjoyed. Okay, but I solved those quickly. They were both, I think, like high 2500 rated puzzles. Actually, what was this one was 2560, and then this one was what? This one was 2543. So my rating's up to 2634 on Luchess Tactics, and I'm gonna reward myself by ending it early. So bye.